Hello again and welcome to another Xperia Ireland training video. This is the second in a series of videos concentrating on our Integrex floor systems. In this video we're going to show you through making changes to a scheduler and adding cards, the magnetic swipe cards. So what we're going to basically do first of all is show you how to make a new user. It's very simple. So if you remember from the last video, if I click back here, we're in the interactive floor. You can see there we're interacting with it. If we want to get out again, we just click escape and that takes us to our main menu. We want to click users and we want to make a new user. So I'm going to click add new and we're just going to call this orange test themes. Okay, so we're going to save that, just hit return. You can see it's in here now. So I'm going to click on this and one of two things is going to happen then. You're going to see the current user is going to change. So anytime I click on something, it's going to change up here. What you would then do, now I can't do it here because I don't have a swipe card on my system here, but you would just click update card. So it will say, are you sure you want to update this card? You'll say yes. Now what it's saying is I don't have it enabled on this system, but that won't be the case on yours. So once you click that, a symbol will come up saying to update the card. You take one of your blank cards, swipe it through, and it will say done, and that's it. Simple as that. So from then on, that card is associated with Warren's test themes. And what you would want to do is probably just write on that with permanent marker so you know what it is. Okay, so the next thing we're going to look at is the scheduler. So what I'm going to do is I just double check, yes, the current user is Warren's test themes. We click back and we're going to click the scheduler. This is a new user, so the scheduler is blank. And I'm just going to quickly go through a couple of buttons before we actually do anything here. So we have available themes at the top left. And you can see if I click that, it shows us all the types of themes that we've got. So there's the fish, the scatter, retract, splat, and all that sort of thing. We have our add and remove buttons, and what will happen is once we pick one of these, it'll show you a subset of available content in here, and we select that and click add. At any point that we click on available content, it'll show us a preview down on the bottom left. And this is handy for you knowing exactly what you're picking without having to actually go in and use it. And running your mouse over this will give you a preview of what will happen if you're operating within this theme. If you want to add a theme, you click add. If you want to remove a theme, you click remove. We have the theme duration, so all the themes will run for a set amount of time. It doesn't, so for example in this quiz one, it'll keep playing the quiz again and again until the time expires. And the up and down button are for changing the order of your schedule. So we're just going to add a few things in here. So I'm going to say I want to start off with something nice and simple, image painter for example, and I want to go for air ambulance. So you can see it gives a preview at the bottom. If I run my mouse over, you'll see what would happen if someone's walking over the screen. So it's changing the image from an airplane to an air ambulance. And I'm going to say, yes, I want that. I don't quite want it for 100 seconds. That's a little long. So I'm going to change that to 60 seconds. And you can see it updates. I'm going to pick another theme. I'm going to click repel. And I'm going to put earth. And again, what you can see that happens here is it just repels parts of the image, and then when you walk away, they'll slowly fade back again. I'm going to say, yes, I want that. And I also want that for 60 seconds, and you'll notice it remembers the last choice. I'm going to say that I want a fish one, so we're going to say pond. Again, it gives us a preview. Just run our mouse over it, click add. I'm going to say I want that one a little longer. I want that for 90 seconds. Scatter, we're going to pick, you can see it scatters the leaves and gives you a different background. So we'll say we'll add that. Sports, we'll put football in there, and you can see it gives you a preview of what will happen with the football. It keeps score, so that's designed for 2 or more players. We'll click that, and we'll make that a little longer. We'll say we'll make that for 240 seconds. Just to let you know as well, the maximum duration is 600 seconds, which is 5 minutes. No, sorry. I tell a lie. Okay, it doesn't seem there is a maximum duration anymore, so you can do whatever you like, but yeah, generally, 300 seconds is 5 minutes, so generally you wouldn't need any longer than that. So you can see we've got a scheduler put together now. Just to show you, if I wanted to say, you know, actually I don't like that earth repel, you just click on it and hit remove and it's gone. And then we can pick something else instead. Say particles, bonfire. You can see we've got a nice bonfire there. And you're going to say, for example, I don't actually want that at the end. So again, you click on it to highlight it, and you could say, I want to put that second. So that's our scheduler done. One thing you will notice, there's no save button, and that's because it's saving basically everything as you go. So you don't need to click save at any point. It's saving the changes as you go. If I click back again, you can see we're still in Warren's test themes, and what you could then do, if you click back, it actually starts playing the scheduler we've got. So you can see that's the air ambulance one, and that was number 1, and that just gives you an opportunity to quickly test what you've just done. If you want to get back out again and hit escape, you just want to go back to your scheduler, and you can change stuff around. You say, you know, actually I want the football up here, and so on. Very straightforward. The idea of this system is, under users, you're going to create a lot of different cards, and you can do this in whatever way suits your school or management system or whatever. So for example, you can have a card or several cards for class 1A, because class 1A likes to do certain activities, so that teacher can have, say, maybe 3 cards. You could have class 1A fun, class 1A learning, class 1A relaxing, stuff like that. That's one way to go. The other way to go would be, you have cards that are kept centrally with the machine, and they're more general cards. So you can have splatting bugs, you can have quizzes, you can have quizzes for 4 to 8 year olds, quizzes for 12 to 14, and so on, things like that. It's entirely up to you. If you contact us, extra cards can be purchased, and they're very inexpensive. Okay, and that just about finishes up for this session. Okay, thanks now, bye bye.